Hey everybody, welcome to day 2 of our spiritual discipline practice of Bible reading and prayer. And I just wanted to share with you a little bit of what went on in my quiet time today as I was with the Lord today. And again, this is just designed to give you guys some encouragement and help you as you embark on your own, as well as maybe giving you an idea of where to go in Scripture as a plan to kind of help you in this practice. My time today was spent in Luke's Gospel. I was in chapter 9, and I was looking at verses 18 through 27. And from an observation standpoint, I just want to share a couple observations that I had as I was going through this morning. Jesus has just finished feeding 5,000. He's away in a quiet place with his disciples, and he's praying. And then Jesus it seems like almost out of nowhere, asks this question. He says, "Who do people say that I am?" And his disciples were giving all kinds of answers. And then Peter comes up with the answer, "You are in fact the Christ, the Messiah, the anointed one of God." And I found this really interesting because it was in the closeness with Jesus that Peter came to this revelation. This wasn't the revelation of the crowds or the people that just kind of followed behind him, but this was the revelation of someone who was close to Jesus. And then I want to read this next piece to you, this verse that kind of just really jumped out at me, and I think it ties to what I was just saying. In verse 23, Jesus says to this, "Then he said to them all, 'If anyone wants to follow after me, let him deny himself, take up his cross daily, and follow me.'" I think when the Bible repeats itself, two follows in the same verse, maybe those are important to look at from an observation standpoint. So what I did was I actually looked up the words follow, both to see if they were the same words or if they were different words. And here's what I found. They were in fact two different words. The first follow kind of speaks to the people who are like the crowd, who kind of walk behind Jesus, but they're not really close in proximity. But the second follow, discipleship follow, deny yourself daily, take up your cross. That's about discipleship. That follow meant united or a union, an accompanying that was in the same manner as. So Jesus says that if you are my disciples, if you are my followers, then your life essentially is going to mirror mine. It's going to look like my life in many ways. So I thought that was interesting. And from an application standpoint, it led me to the question, really, what does discipleship look like in my life, in our lives, and on a regular, everyday basis? What sorts of things are we called to let go of in order to follow after Christ and become more like him? So, guys, I hope that this kind of encourages you and helps you today, maybe give you something to chew on and think about even in your prayer time and study time. As always, I'm so proud of you guys, and I look forward to what he has for us tomorrow. So until then, later.